Well then, starting a day with a smile is equally what exactly you need in a day's time. I want to say a very good morning to you, our dear viewers are tuning into West Nile TV. And of course, the very particular program going on set is the Business Bank. How are you doing? How is the morning? How is it going on? How is business? For those of you who have already reached their business premises, I want to say thank you so much for keeping it alive right there. And of course, for keeping the work going on. You know, it's always a motivation that you go for work on time and you realize that all that you need to do in a due course of the day is actually a plan. Yeah, the only thing that you really need to consider so much is nothing but your time that you spend at your work premises, being what exactly you are doing, regardless of its situation. All you need to do is be so honest to your work. And when you're doing that very particular work, all you need to require is actually the time that you're going to spend at your workplace. What do you need to do? What does your customer need? What items do they need? What services do they need? The moment you consider all those, and of course you being consistent at your working place, you realize that you actually need nothing but time that you need to give for your work. This is of course one more time the Business Bank. There's some of you who have just tuned in for the very first time. I want to say you're most welcome on board, and this is West Nile Television, in which we give you all aspects of business. How you start a business, what do you need to do first before you start up a business. Like I've always said this in every beginning of this very particular program, before you start up a business, first do window shopping. Window shopping is very important. That means the moment you start something, or before actually you start that very particular thing, you need to do, first thing you need to do is, if I start this, what price tag am I going to have for my business? That's one. Two, what kind of customers are you going to deal with? I know there are some customers who are really very hard. They will come here because they're not going to have your goods in supermarket price. The only place that there's no bargaining power is of course the supermarket, simply because all the goods are labeled. So the moment you reach at your workplace, you realize that a good that you're supposed to sell at 10,000, you realize you sell it at 5,000, you sell it at 8,000, because you need to keep up this customer. So before you start up, maybe you put your price tag on your items. First thing first, do window shopping, and then later on, after finding out the prices, you can start up something. That's why I always say, dream big but start small. The moment you dream big but you start small, of course this starting small will grow gradually. You realize that your business is doing awesomely good. That's when you know that, oh, I've achieved something, and that's when credit has to be given. But of course, if you're not going to wake up from that slumber, you start up something just from zero, there's no one who is going to tell you do this and do that and do here and there. The only thing you need to do is start up something that you feel you will achieve something at the end of the day. I want to say today we're in another different location, having yet another edition of this very particular program, talking about the Business Bank, of which you can as well see right from my background. We're having a shoe seller right here, and then on this very particular street, what is this man doing? When did he start doing this business? Why is he doing this business? Of all other businesses that he could do, why did he choose this? It's the same question maybe some of you are asking yourself. It's the same question I am asking myself. But then that one alone, he's going to tell us why he started this business, what motivated him to do this business, how much profit does he get in this business, is actually what we'll be looking at right here. So in case you also want to start up same business like how he is doing, this is the right time for you to get up some tips, to know from him why he started it, what actually motivated him to start it. There's some of you who start doing their business because someone else started doing it. That's when, you know, the rate of competition will come very high. Some of you end up losing your business because of competition. There's no business that has no competition, regardless of what business you do. Whether being a good business, whether being a bad business, it also has competitors. You are not going to quit because of your competitors. Your competitors are actually going to be your motivators. That's what I need to tell you. In a couple of minutes time, we're going to be bringing this gentleman on set, and then he will be telling us more about himself, why he started this, and really why he chose this business. Keep it locked on West Nile Television. Like I said, I am your host, and of course, call me Lady Bits. Good morning. Right, and of course today we are at Avenue Road, and that is of course Yasmin Su Company, right in front of Yasmin Pharmacy. That is where we are, and then we'll be bringing this gentleman on set. He's going to tell us more about his business. Like I did say, all you need to do is, if I were you, I'll get some pen and paper and then note up some few things that you need to do. Maybe you need to start up your business with, maybe you need to up your game in your business, depending on what exactly you want to do. So let's welcome this gentleman, and he will be telling us more about his business, why he chose to do this business, what made him to do this business, and for how long he has been in this business. Hello gentleman, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, tell us about yourself.
My name is called me Drama Paul. I'm a shoe dealer. I sell in front of Yasmin Farmers. The company is Yasmin. The business name is Yasmin Shoe Company.
Ikeodi du hiyo erne nzado malia felonga man introduction idwa zidi lingose adiwo ferne zidi ngane ngata zero gogweli siare mega nanga iyo amani oni dramavu kore, and then amani mureudo ni dramavu airima mani yonze angere iyo ini dozu azidi ngazuru madria so drama saweze za kokorala ngenza amani ode luparatise mido azidi elingose ani mini azidi dore adiwo femini azidi dozu ngazone
Melo Suzy Mozita Elial Furipia Zirisi. Asilemani Suzy Dozuri, you've skimming like Skulura, School in Lad Malia, like a Z Kalam Sedeki. So your manufacturer Ziding Azuri, Ale, Adri Hasulani, Monve Joakalene. So Asilemana Zingazuri, Lema family Messava Kirangondale, and if a man is Zidingani, Masimbani. Ani akabaki na dina chita street ya singonele azkichi kia fayi so afayi zara ndreneko erani fe eka yi andrubo michona faze yi dusidiku so mina ira aguki minonji da ndreneko so le mesi mbamba mina felora le ekelo gaga mimure erveni fe micha motivated then ba mingi line ngazomi onguka mi mazakoni la afafe mani azide lozero.
Iyo temindo azide ile alifeo irifia zirse, and then I think of right from 2007 he is actually doing this business Alshamli, because from 2007 up to 2024 he is still doing it. So someone will be asking if he started this work right from 2007 up to date, and what you are seeing right from our maybe from the back is not what you had expected. Who knows, the growth is more than the expectation. As well, that's what I am expecting, because doing a business itself needs nothing but to need time. When you as well do not have the brain, you realize that the business you are doing is actually nothing. What you are doing is not yielding fruit. Why? Because you have not been focused on what you do. If you was to be some other people, right from 2007 up to 2024, some of you would have quit long ago. But he was so motivated that he kept going. He just talked about beggars. How about those who go on street begging for things? Yet some of these are capable, able-bodied youths. They could do work for themselves. They could do something at least to earn something at the end of their day. They could earn a living in a very different manners. But they choose begging. When you go on and keep begging, you realize that you're actually wasting a lot of energy in you than putting that energy in doing something that is so unique, than putting that energy in doing something that can earn you money business-wise. If you do not have the tip, why not go around, ask some people, hey, you're doing this, how did you start doing it? You get the point. You go to someone else, say, I wanted to do what you're doing. How did you start doing it? Those tips help you a lot. So that is why he is in position to tell you he started this right in 2007. Up to date, he's going on well. The business is still moving on well. Much as he is here, it doesn't mean that he never had challenges. But of course, the challenges were part of what he is experiencing in the business. And the challenge bit of it, of course, comes with benefits. There's no business that you go stuck on, you continue doing it, and then you don't realize profits. As a normal human being, trust me, you're not going to continue with that business because you started it to get profits. if the profits are not coming, why will you continue encountering losses in your business? That is yet the tip of what exactly we are doing right today at Yasmin Store, a company right at Avenue Road with a Droma. So Droma will still be telling us more. And it was zidi elialifir if yazirisi peresadisi yaziringa. So Droma mini azidi doria ili alifir if yazirisi yo fedaninga mini suzimo azita pezo aga azia zirekerariani.
Ini suzi ozita ere ala ifene dressing code kaba imasuta na deni kabu azuma suzi na pa deni yorembu modele mamozi suzi ne ere biasara za ala deni checking a family jira ke kakindri customers kimumevo ekiminda quality mini jira se ani famani fizu business na maliani ya eka suzi ozi mi are smart.
You know, that's why by our address your charity begins at home. So your smartness right from where you started it and up to date. Chef ni mini suzi azinera ana vene menata to ni mini suzi zile makera we alari ki mudi musumepa yo dale mi bia
mama rambamba checking your manager malia abgakimi pane suzi mini sur kandriko misuko your manager pike chikiruko checking ka smart your manager bena smart misuko ikona gufu then your manager customer care karichi miani suko bakimi vutobi engazo calls kifimi ugirindo se ale suzi dindindini ani chanyama lene.
Well then, you can as well follow us, of course, on YouTube. That is, of course, West Nile TV. You go in there, drop in your likes, drop in your comments, follow us, see, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then as well on Facebook, follow us on West Nile TV. You follow all those, that, of course, the updates, every bit of entertainment information, we are dropping it right there. That is, of course, on our West Nile TV page, right on Facebook. And then you as well follow us. That is on. You can watch us on Zuku. That is, of course, the channel 0073. You get all the updates that you need for this very particular program. Not only for the business bank, but all the programs right from morning up to late evening. You'll be catching up every details right on our West Nile TV page, and of course all the platforms as well. Like I did say, the program that going on is of course the business bank right on our West Nile TV. Your host is Lady Beats. I still say, if you've just opened, of course, you're most welcome to, of course, this very particular program. It's the Business Bank right on West Nile TV. Today we are at Yasmin Shoe Company right in front of Yasmin Pharmacy. And of course, right at Yasmin Shoe Company, we are trying to get, of course, a lot of tips from Droma, who is the shoe seller, and he will be telling us more of the information that he started right from 2007 up to date. He is going on well. Every bit of it is okay. Like I said, there's nothing that comes without its challenges, and there's of course, that's why there's always a positivity, and of course there's negativity. All that happens in life, and it as well happens in business too. So he's of course giving us clues, and of course I used to say tips on why he started this business. He talked of street begging, and of course he talked of people being smart. That's why he chose this business over other businesses. That's why he is still moving on well, and every bit of the business is absolutely well. And I don't know if the business is seasonally or it's something that is day after day. He will as well be telling us that more. That's why I said in this very particular program we learn a lot of things. There's always deep down in the village, you want to start up something, but you don't know how to start. You don't know what to do. You don't actually have any zero tip. Maybe you may have the mind, but you don't have the money. You may have the money, you do not have the mind. So the money cannot start you something that you are not going to be in position to manage. All you need to do is get the tips, know how to put this money in which very particular business. After putting it in that business, or after investing it in that business, then you'll be like, okay, I have done this and that. What do I need to do? I think I still need to talk to more people. I need to visit this place, I need to visit that place to get more tips on how I will be in position to manage my business. So we are still getting back to Droma. He has already told us why he chose this business over other businesses. Away from that, asari malamegam ni mamaza comment dore suzido zizo ele alifire ifya zirse peresadese mivle suzidi actually minga kijinga zungu wakame mwike bangore maliando
ma erozwal ele alifire ifya zirse ika ele ranje ele alifire kalori ni susi na rafeli ele modrito mathematics bala rondo Wala mathematics ndo medi eli ranje eri mini fesiere. Chekin ma biasara ma angir bon. Yo muke yonji alenerki ani pambo ani kira.
Echeferi okoko ingata azira ele mudini azire de mene dazo azire ngazore maybe later mean ba mudri rafle dake da mena azole ne successfully Lele azire la malia maga tikitiki biki awerete so mi bidinga vini mi vino bi mi otosi because nira business malaika slide wearable even mean sadu many gozo backstable many business le dozo vele so ele mudini azire many bizu business le ngazoro malia mi vile goods dikana kwa fapa mini uziriki mibiki swinga zongwa
lady beats ya walfo mi terasi afapa ele mudini azire malia afapa maybe ji kambala nira sazi malia yo doza mbamba bayo kini ikailo ko bazi chodo meneko chekini yo fibi madre da akailo ko bazi chodo maneko then medobo yo mukere ki ya chi onjirbe chekini yo onjir kadrio michoni zoko mizoyo mukepiki yonjibe anemi yo mesele choni challenges yake mikini ni kili chekini yo waru mala transport apaste dimin na store ngoni story ngono laki kombite tazikivina adi biasara ndera malachi erdi chekini mi te susela rodi mini family jirki ngole family jira la ndira kware chekina ika fala kiji misuku me customers kiade dachi aya sasa mala mi bini suku mi chwa fala ki suku customers kivini mukala si ino min simugba mi je mana fala la ngondale na yo man ne eriki aya yo muker mala biasara mala ra ika fala ji mi bini mi sende warora ki sura misere ani fa mane zira si opo ngazo ni aya ikavin biasar roja mi vini su la na problem do azimini ronga bori la nga repere ikarenga checken mi experience isura ani mi omeni zone challenge koko mi ome chone zoko
okay now iyo tedile na mi vile suzi kimi kidinga zo Kampala ina sasa nikise customer demand is very high sasa ni suzi that's okay daddy ara kan kuitwe sipayalo and then agu azine muro imitemi suzi delare ale suzi exact delare tememu dungware duse kan kumi na bana farikizu Kampala dreamut kake mwandro ekecharele duse bavene melody duse reveni tsada druzi ina rate challenges azikiti sasa nikise mutketo izagri kamalia mutka kaiza le goods lere taken me for yako then customer no modern mitiki wa press media le mafapa because I've already given you the money why you taking so long like bazerika order alere fe misawa address send durakaka mi aguri mafeji ndo ya kane mi afade lady ji rakaka memu aguri masende kidundo because badu dinga for instance mutkeza igireka taguri feta mene sendabo aguri amu dermo kala like ba ali kumbiyo leriki experience reke bi experience ra yo mini bizo ale na kan kumbiyo ler maza constal ngoleris
our fo zitarasi yora kim experience sezo mamba ere trust ni biasara mi trust kadichi eka hakinga chekini micho yo customer na afa choki fidu sitafiku mirensi mugbadra miyor matwera afariki fira inira fa pa maba ozeadiki munduti onveni english onveni abaziki chiria so chekini miria nezije so aguka faziji minisi ma kamene dane dale ine afaramela then kandira mijiri ne lerale kanga chakwani miyor matwera yijira then ikebi yorale ngarbe siri oduna olusu oruto iwo Yerimeko peremena farejizu samine ya farejirsi ya parakade exactly lai iridria ikoni rufukweli misuku azini transaction mudele ya tu
okay megelo nengata mani mido azidi ngwara kwa mido de azidi yazmin su company ya mido dikana azidi paria zeka mimo dimu di andoya ngone ya mega kata mane da samodite tarade irita dorodiro ani je kumido anda mezinda ngwa mene dazorase
awar for let bitsi suzi mauzita medoro njustitia desu ama badon ve pioneer ziki angurandra angwazo njirine baezeki ozera ngone te amemekisua amede angurala angure chadi ndo njustiti mine andrurudi yovuno njustiti ajereko da medo biasara da then yo azimumbo modya mega njiladi malamba azineke njustiti niku so me fa venir road Yasmin pharmacy su company dia bana ndo Yasmin su company in front of Yasmin ore Njeladi mala baz kichi yali mot kasi choken paraler na ko access ku. Chekini ini mot kare ki e driver stop ya fala na di amin na wala fariki bodi adi. Azen ke vari adi. Ko kuma suzi diki na deni. De bon ve style zidene mututi sitel. E ka sudia baz mo pon dermiste. E ka papa di su ba jengwa. Ba je drama vonga zunga yasmina su kambanya. Ani afarani ba kisimu banga zo jumani asi. Ngwangwa asi Kampala asi. Misuka mazerki ba online. That's why I'm going to on out phone.
Okay. So Hamani Riverle, Hidoi Mazini Gwa on Java Street. It's having that than the pioneers on Java Street. So I think sometime back we as well had of course a client that we did brought of course up for such interview. He was in position to tell us where he started. The whole history is from on Java Street. You know, we have a lot of pioneers actually who are doing you know, a very good business. They're actually already well off, but they started right from on Java Street. And someone will be asking, where is this on Java Street? It's not very far. It's actually just a few meters away from where we are. You just cross the road, of course, behind the buildings, you'll find on Java Street right there. It doesn't mean that the place is dirty, but that's just the nature of the name that they give to the place. But anyways, Dromenta Diaborle me trust bazini sumin azima liare actually gukamini trust su azima la me realize azidi learn mo onyerodene and then misuni challenges ke but learn keep yako. Now for instance, me good leke awiki gureka awikene tako satene lela malia ba ojenga customer tenemen order kwe temebu da suzu dakete te suzu dikizi na usuzi aweke stack ngwa girikwa iyo lelere mazatu tene mere kongone because mevu da sasa fazimini uzine yo me did order fe de so afa deki boya kan me order fe goza farmaza take de pe alo me de order fe ngone are ale tenge chevina modri order se
malo meni biashara ika biashara do level good ski ke kiba in place nos kon display level mi anisuku michoni yokini mi afariki tetedeni ku mi afariki jimingi echegen customer kama choose suku order mini fera ke felite mi still mi ma trungaira chegin mi dia faronjo si ovune oskeni mi apore alwana ku te ka vini suba zevora mi cho mi jirni ndeni ridu te mi stoka efibo mi vina zia lulanga ani eyodisi elovune afawor moderne ku biasara family jibore min ne voleki par mazkin rikin te mini jira afa tugasi wada ma condition ki ngona le choke izara ngona le te ka wira ovune oskin mi afawor zidene ku te customer chozira la mi jirte ani kamu fe customers ka kima pari azega ku echetasi eka supermarket ya mi afaziki sura ba ki ajen ki osira bana osira ra miki jajerasi temi udare ka baba mi negotiate pere mi refa customer ni customer ajes minin mamu pare azako era u pare la outfront.
Okay. Now ika di refer customer na jada and customer for instance Susan mi bra mi dozelf kalena the customer ndo modere if the kaliri kan if the mdintowi me no lezo customer na matamba zurarse mi Susan afa je send customer anela se na le edime loss ya koyare anideko
no ovune mi afeji alone kumi afaki jimingi afa me compensate azira madia me kadi compensate bo me divinu azira kiji re send la balance ra
Well, that's actually what we are still getting from Droma right at Yasmina Su, a company dealing strictly with shoes. Of course, you know, he has all types of shoes right here, both for men and women. He will be telling us that in a short while, of course, how much the shoes go for women and, of course, for men too. And why he chose to sell for both genders, he will as well be telling us, because it is necessary. Like when you start up a business, you need to consider every other people when it comes to such scenarios. There are some of you who are strictly dealing with the ladies' wears. There are some of you who are strictly dealing with men's wear. There are some of you who are having, of course, they have to mix up the whole agenda together. Of course, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that in your shop it's only going to be women who are coming, where it's going to be men who will come. But of course, they are going to be coming together on different days. And then it is up to you as the owner of that place, what do you need to do to as well have ladies wear? What do you need to do to have gents wear? Oh, am I just going to district with the one gender and then eliminate the other? Of course, that's always what we give you in this very particular program, the Business Bank on West Nile TV. Today we are on Avenue Road to know what exactly is happening with this gentleman's business since he started it for all these 17 years. What has been his experience like? What challenges has he been facing in this business? What benefits has he got in this business? Not only that, what are his plans in the next 4 to 5 years to come? What, of course, he needs to add on this very particular business? Is he having other branches somewhere? These are the things that we need to know. So it will as well help you to know what exactly you need. If I'm going to start this, I think after 4 to 5 years, I need to open up my branch. But hey, don't do it over excitement, because if you're going to do it through excitement, you end up realizing that you are going to scoop all the money you have in the other business to the other one. Then you realize that you are absolutely doing no business. You invest it in another business because this is the profit that they have got in the other business. So if you have mentality of saving, you realize that all the profits that you're going to actually get in the other business, you'll use it to start up another business. Whether being the same business or another business, it's up to you, because this is your money. It's you who is going to manage it. It's you who knows how to handle it. The only thing you need to do is, okay, if I'm now leaving the shoe selling point, what else can I start? Should I bring a boutique around? Should I bring gents wear? Maybe it can go well with the shoes. That is now where the profit that you're getting from the shoes is what you'll be using to add up another business. That's why most people, they do have their shops. In their shops, you realize that whosoever goes in that shop will end up initiating money from there. Most of them, they're having mobile money points. They have it because they do not want to lose customers. There are some customers who come in the shop, they buy, they don't have enough cash. All they need to do is to move out and then initiate money, come back in your shop to pay for it. And then since you don't want to lose that cash, the only thing you do is you add on mobile business into your business to make the work go easily, to keep your customers in one place, to make sure that you are not going to lose any customer who comes here, because some of them just come purposely to load airtime. Some of them comes and buys. So whoever comes and load, be like, hey, do you have mobile money point around? I needed to withdraw, I needed to deposit, I needed to initiate, I needed to do this, this and that. Be like, oh yeah, you're most welcome. I have it. How much do you need? What do you need to do? Those are the terms you need to use in your business. And then there's you, who a customer comes in your shop and then you start shouting, what do you want? Because maybe the person dress up loudly, maybe because the person is not to your standard. Hey, is that how we operate business? That's not the way to go. When someone comes, regardless of this person's condition, the only thing you need to do is welcome the person with smile. Hey, you're most welcome. How may I help you? Those are business terms. Trust me, this person may not come with the mentality of buying, but the welcome alone you have, that impression you have given to this person will motivate him to buy, will motivate her to buy. Or else tomorrow he will come here and purchase a lot of things. For instance, we're talking about the shoes. Someone comes here and tells you, I want 2 pairs of shoes. Because you welcomed him or her well, the person will be like, okay, I think I need to take this one for my daughter, I need to take this one for my son. Hey, our dear viewers, thank you so much for keeping it on West Nile TV. More of this will be coming in the next 30 minutes. I want to say keep it on West Nile Television with the program The Business Bank. Your host is Lady Beth, together with Druma, and of course today we're on Avenue Road. We're at Yasmin Shoe Company. Good morning. We are going for a short commercial break.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
As the smiles turn Christmas and the bells jingle, dress yourself up for the stunning aroma of togetherness this festive season. Remember also to take care of yourself, a partner, family from fangs of violence and financial misuse. Receive my heartfelt gratitude and love for the support you showed towards us. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and prosperous business year 2024.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Right, most welcome back from that short commercial break. I hope you enjoyed every bit of it, and of course we did. Of course, just I left in the earlier 30 minutes, which we had quite a number of things we did discuss right here, and I guess in those 30 minutes we are in position to get something so teaching and to realize that what of course you have learned will help you to achieve something, because when you actually it's the same way being in class. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to capture everything that you need in life. You just need to get some few tips to work upon that. You realize that what you are going, or maybe what you have learned, will help you to do something. That is it. Still on West Nile Television. You still watch us on, of course, Zuko. That's 0073. That's the channel you can catch us on. And then follow us on Facebook, West Nile TV. Like, of course, share, and then you be part of the family. Same as that is YouTube, West Nile TV. Subscribe to our, of course, YouTube channel. Be part of the family in wherever we are doing. Still at Yasmin Asu Company with Droma at Avenue Road. We are still rolling it back to him. Before actually I ask him a question in a very special way, you're most welcome back.
Thank you, Lady Beats. You're welcome.
Okay. Droma, without wasting any time, any minute, actually, we are running out of time. We need to give this chap. We get back to business.
As I started in 2007, there were a lot of challenges. Actually, a number of them. So that made me not to actually push the way I expected. But I did it. That's why it brought me up to this year. There were a lot of challenges. Okay, for example, you will want to go to Kampala. You see the roads. Actually, let me say from Arua to Kampala, the roads are not okay. If you see the road physically, it doesn't actually favor us a lot as you are transporting. I mean, you are doing transporting and all that. At times it rains. You see the vehicles get stuck, all that. So those were the challenges. But as of now, the way I see, the road is somehow now okay. The government has improved it. Now from Arua to Kampala, at least you can drive from here up to Kampala. It takes you like 7 hours, and then you reach there. Thanks.
Yeah. Now, maybe challenges as it for instance, earlier on, sometimes metro of a package, they get spoiled. I don't know who the losses go on, if it's you or it's the person you bought them from. That is one. Maybe issues of tedio gupela ngondi maybe did experience ngone maybe migavino bya mana but yakwari sera.
What for matia kwersi marinjadine. Sasa ya family jirmaziki chokibe ogura te ika favoro card receipt pengona le misuku agumini like ika basi yake mudele afaraka kia vera check in me bararki eka liable to pay back what I mean afaraki kinga mingana ofera eki ofera te receipt kakia dobe choni ko feko midi mulade ni kilemu na yomane nelare receipt card chi ba eki ofera na yomane nere
tedela ikimia fapa leriki ba stop malia mitona azini kisu avekera ngonde lereko
stop malera lere stop maler ki avera chekeni ka avivo ika ndati miesi miku laki business ya yoki losses kichi then mi profit kisura graler simedi ika dio laki nebo mi ki avera te stop mina fa bazor le mari stop azikililin la male oguyare yo laki le mima onikira kaka mi ba fara kisto malendo parmi bazur mo special histoire carrière la chona aveku chekeni ka ave mi pari ojai mi store jai te sa semana neranga fazia mavu ave pidani yo
like kado avenue dia ba suzo ziba hafkan kwa papa type second hand ziba leriki mingi. So those are your competitors. In about a leriki mini positive kanena ke negative, like it, of course, like competitors always comes in both ways. There's them being there positively, there's as well being them being negatively. And how do you consider your competitors in your business career?
Yeah, biashara malia competitors kichi kaki atichi cheki ni refe mio mini zone ikafuzi mi adule michoni afamini uzirki micho gandriki ndeni tesu ndrikiko cheki ni competitors kaki jibo kaki ndri apara fe alune mio mini njiru mi afala kiji aya iyo dia re competitors kaki to atichi stili afamini jira kandri echoni mikoko akwa kimi amini bo afamini biashara sasa mini yer mala ekiolu prisi kimu mivra arfon.
Okay. Yeah, I think we are in position to know the challenges he is facing in this business for all these 17 years. From his experience, I feel they're not all that, I should say much, because talking about the competitors which every other business is experiencing, as you operate your business, there's no way that your business is going to run without competition. Competition comes, but how you will see it matters a lot. For him, he has seen it actually positively, because without competitors, he will realize that this business is not doing okay. It's only me who has all these things. The only thing I need to do is maybe the price tag will as well be high, because it's only him who manages it, but he's in position to bear with the competitors, which is actually positively and not negatively. I'm so proud of about that, because most of the people, they have been actually scared of their competitors. It doesn't necessarily mean that in a business you're going to run this alone. Like you enter in a market, there are so many people who are dealing with the same goods, but how are they managing the competition? Simply because your customer care is very, very important when it comes to such scenarios. So, well, Teddy, you're a wara man in a business in Malariki. How about the benefits for all these 17 years? What were the benefits you're in position to encounter in this very business? Or you're in position to encounter since you started this business way back in 2007 up to date?
Our phone benefit money su man biashara rose 2007 per annum eki warachi asileni eka street mala ermio menji maybe na nini bazin mina zife ni kursi mina zida do mirsi mi refe ani mi senda yukilili then iyo azkichi afa mi adupika ki ngon mi anjiki ngon lalere refe mi asi banjira ma future madria nazo kini malaki skulura manyaki nyakara masuki bongora so aforaki la managers benefit benefit aziriki amini mani nere mani yazire dozur maliare ma drip kazikichi mo fakira de kiskulra iksa sedina zinga mayonjere famille na mani ngorisi la yo mani ga benefitiro
Well, many media Zilingara for all these years. Did you think about savings? Like, did you try to save through your business? Like Miller account as in specifically, I like bank account day, my app for my savings that I am getting from my business. Maybe you're a area.
Yeah, maybe someone yarate sasa zimala okay savings maybe yara sasa zimala masidi rekoja. Chekini micho kisivura ndeni okay nazukini sende la kala la kimi kife anjin school fees te kari business ka sende ki ba bangia michoni biashara ngambele mbele ko mata obi ambere ki ma fellow workers suzi oziba odiki ya advise mina zingara le ba sende bangia sana ko chekini sende la mire ba biashara eri a famine le rakijini an mbele sasa mala province choki adi afachi eti mwachi mcho sende njeko gudi customers en la reach officer mala kwani yo la mani gama ma saidi yare phone.
Okay. Yeah, he is in position telling us that that's of course the same thing we are looking at. Sometimes you do savings, but the savings you have, you're not being in position to access it simply because maybe network issues, of course, due to ATM sagas, you're not being in position to access such money. But I don't know, like when you have been doing the savings and you have ended up spending all that you had saved, are you still going to do the same thing? If yes, how are you going to start the ways of saving? Because he has already said that he has been doing it, but it reached a moment he stopped because of school fees issues. He also looked at the goods, they need to be coming on time. So as you're bringing your goods on time, do you really realize that the money you're going to save in the bank, of course, you'll be getting goods after every week, which means after every week, you'll be getting to the bank to withdraw money to come and order for goods. Then, how about the charges? When you'll be withdrawing this money, it's going to come less than the amount that you needed. So you realize that it's not going to work out. That's why he stopped. And then he's encouraging you guys to do something else. Of course, when you're doing the business, do less of savings. But Drama Mega savings are study bank here because they can goods many goods kiti sama jeriji michoni savings ke minta yobo leba bank yako now mama bring a savings as like orodi azimini su afap madra wara lereke miani medita nike mba perezi kan miki ameja baya kan miki send chochuti suziri maziki jizu angoni are miteve na madiche wala sera
or for let bilsi chekini orodi mini su afala madriere ere biasara arsile bare afala malami jistokini checking orudi da ne refe afa stock la manamba ni tu variety ya family ji wurandu ndora refe mi customer na upore lwani ngani mpore yako mate ga orudi da ki ba ki biasara gogo ani kazini sukala sirami azi ndondorki yara
now looking at all that dafa suzi dema paria zikala mini rinjizuni tia all these 17 years injiri ma branches paria zaraya kane irma branch lalo bana azwale nyade
sad malia alfo me gatara te chi te asile mani jizukuri madule deni okay amari abana amechoteri amega yudunyara amangarinjira amangarinjira paria kakisu paria zimukedin numo inera pari minisu biasara nere le population madri location da parimina fala bazon ngoni aguki achira ya chikiko kama faze bazi zaro aguki mindasi mzemi surate agungani munale angolale access mbele ko citasi munga imujo mongo kwa solale konja son choki arichi aya aguki yo rusifezo matega ba mana zingazo perne parimini barle population madri then angura madri alani biasara ne chi alando
iyo yake ne me ya bana so metade vina manu ya zulu de mina bana business remalia bana de on business de ne ya kan business de meni adulese
checking afazo bomve farid ler malia mi choki okay mi cho biasara ngabanara bazirir ba mirba then mi afami vurki mi nichi da afama vure de base vure ani biasara miringane ala ben
Tefene anko primale media bana.
Okay, sasira mabana.
Yeah, I think we're getting every bit of it. It's really quite interesting. That is from Droma Art, Yasmin Asu company. He's trying to explain us how the whole thing is, and I believe we're in position to get what exactly he is doing right here when it comes to the shoe selling. So, asisilated even money as in rule on mevore, and there gupi masuzike or kupi masuzike pie. Minta de wale media bahana. So ani deko me disuzi deke mevo particularly many dilezori dia gupi pevore eya kan me dili both genders yare halten aveni laman and asile menere pezo kup masuzi dizwende gup masuzi dizwende then and away from that mito ningongoni okola kete suzi elare because mina azo gupi nirse matega de totono koki ente meso gupi mingi kiwa da yene me ningongoni lady bits le suzi da adie le suzi de okup masisile miri ningongoni me peni suzi ma type lady kids.
Yeah, warfo suzi di sutani mirisumi pa cheki ne ka fanve minimum senendaria nyakandaria la fa pa marim pachi cheki na fa pa intertira cheki ni daluni okuki agupibe ika gopiri jeru okukizi yurungo so ani ba worle ma ata njingiri ya fa woro maditi ani mini ya fa dikiri ika na craft ki suzi ozia diki afa woro diachi anji ba ora ndeni ngonda ki agumu pira bore every studio airi ika fapa customer cho muri o ile na fapa di e cho mene dani la simwa so me afala ne baba no ve special order ro mi da fareji ka jaba ko ni rifuere mo lo bazene afapa azidi ni drama vrada yasmini ala so agura ndo njo director o ile vini afade misuku emini di azira ngasira baki dimunisi maybe ndi aguma chozi kinisi ani misuku kadiba machozi kini bon biashara na chela
right. So in a couple of minutes time, of course, you will be telling us the prices of the shoes that you have, which means we'll be getting some pairs, and then you also for us how much they cost. But before we actually do that, what is your plan in the next 3 to 5 years to come about this business?
What for me, zitarasi, my plan they are really navutia. Le mafi dukania chekini ikafi dukania minichia gumafaki mi afa mingi min le riji ika kiji wani agu fipi wore re shopping na ya like mi fisu makitia mi afara na mi ba shopping yani ani wani wengo ndale michoni mu baziri fama mu no skutini paper ya majafade ndiko irawo dia gogo ermin senda woro koda ko.
It's a very good one. Actually, here in business, I plan mati target many days. I think in the next 3 to 5 years, I'll in the next 2 years, I'll there. That's why sometimes when you work out on your plans for a whole year, misu plan as men barmazinga kineziko because you never achieve their targets, maybe financially or you as well as an individual, you are not in position to do that. So drama sar malamega midama nisuzaze wara na majaki molodiara kana janingona kozani suzunda kide andon aziniki official chef in the office people ngoni bana mozo rizo computer dia ngoni reke miyamana aziniki olodiara na craft kits ana vini the crocs ki amante de common hanje odeni so wadeke mega miyamani suzer mazif majeki olodiara badika ni dongo share hani diko okay
suzi min ready but on ve basically on ve ya max basically on ve ya force the youthful then karule mayo di bamba kasuzi ndrewo ndre afa mvede ki let beats e ka fa mvede su ata zamar mina yerma pon derte e kasuzi di su amasuzi rozi toral kaliri toralo lerma jeni okay afa mvede ndikindindri yeah that's why misuku baki mu afa mvede malaga okay erma design fashion gonna lerki yeah azere venidi azidi dia musica liaro okay di azida music toral kaliri toralo chekini yo customer in jersey customers kichiki bageni kavini mabageni pa warana orange randindri mi rina fadozia tajera sira volera chuzia jebu sira
Okay. Aya hasini kiven ana penye kwa.
azini kivendi di bano ve crocsiro suzi di manja mi suzi di madrid ne suzi di China ne deni saza azerki Vietnam ngondele e ma quality kindondo mengi e ka suzi di kisu ndre madanga mini afford ndra fazo di kire
Mananga baba.
o de kir ma ale o de ki e ka suzi di kisu mi navski aribaki mina chiria era soka buzobale kamu minga bua mi vango le er mina uzima takimba e compreske kuchon char kore lwako afami ndro gwazo de e ka suzi di su mi ogucho nazo sana ko di yo aguni ni fa rabaru ma de kore ale ndo lo bina vera
Nani ariko?
ale nadi er mina uzima takimba di ermina uzuma takimba ani mi chini mi ati flexible mi afa mi working ways gi ikoja automatic irma farikisi outcome
Moka sazira.
ya azir mokasini beronve gucci ni nema padire ya nema ni sudi ando bene mo jama yufuru ma kachupa malia mokasini si ne tisa tu mani sudi ra Suzodi ika suzi di su kilili lady beat saka suzi di su mi opon derma sira
Suzi mo apone ga itazo me
Suzi-
kire sulingi si.
suzi di amozi tural kaltoi
Design ni si yare.
design di inanga design di inanga ma fashion di ndre tino leki di ndre cherbo di afa paze alade ni
Apar tura kalte.
di tural kaltoi
Tele lo mo pode tura kalte si.
tural kaltoi le bongo mini suri sati mo cherme ngo kwako ya
Sata ikura andundu mingi.
Yeah.
Kalau kirti la gupiki peta.
ya di open ni di maru flight ya
Azil disi.
leki weekend ni ngonle ini amavu dia ize waki aguki su it also close like imavu le mi do su biti perondre te azima vutia mi su retro ameni mi das mi tro then mi disu mi panole se mi ala problem cho mi affect sana ko
Afeta kwa. Kana lo kunde ber matai ko kala.
okoro de bon ver aerosoft ni yerleda ni ya ikar sumi achini mbele ya
Silencio.
ya dia música nantoi
It's fine.
kanantoi
Office wears kidanda madikani. So midenga kira mani suzi di majeken na mani suzi di belani ngame yozo erwa podde jareke ngame no ba first class areke azimi dereke na jangon.
dia música la rontoi
Ngono ba podde per majawara.
yo kala rontoi chekini mecho rozi a jaman la sira ya jangbar sele customer kemu mi barna jabro molko manira famino zirki ala tena ikoni rifuni azirki chimi cho bara madlera ya
It's fine azrati.
azira mozi tural kaliri ya de mirisu micho su socks koko ben micho su socks pera mi koti suni actual mi suti suni eka suti suni bo le bongo me tai mini suru madri tai aza la ni mechiru sapi ngoni ma machikikili ani afa minidi lady beats ke mu mevo resu ndrene ra family ndrene mi dressing code ndrene yo adada mesia wura
Ya mega suzi mazinga kiru warike like teta wadeke ajanike ngona remega midula maniki awarike.
lady beats suzi min rode bombe klaxi di ize wani chekini suzi de miri su Nigeria ne wasi bongo asbani su woni ki ade really ngono dake ndachara ikala su nibo sutara ni fitira
Suzi risi.
ikala su ani sele choza nada mamba banichi yo azida mapiri yo su da mozi kalezirin toy ya jene
fera and even open as in kala sire mega da ke hamesuki ngai majake ko and then asiro ke mega zani ka hamesuki bo open as ki midamara zani kilo raba divine fair zer kuma
open maru bombe MVP ikade la munduti is most valuable person
most valuable person okay
most valuable India mozi kalezirin to even okay ya jene rafa pazala ne ngirikone sol njisana ko chegini kasuzi mademi afa ma ba suzi subarki advisor vele suzi njizamini sudike echoki mino gwazo jira te suzi mini sur ma de light ma chimi says be bongo be afa woro be mina chira chimade mi ade flexible ekasu ka sele chote mi chachora
I'm telling you, it's really quite amazing. That is, of course, right at that is Yasmin Asu, a company right here. Let's get the last word from Droma, and then we get into conclusion of all this. Droma, what is your last word for the youths? Or data day, azingaba amverle kungoni kanukulebethi pezingaba pene yeminchonje pina sizurungoni.
Our four let beats yoman jerasi. Youths ambera ne maluin le marakiko. Arua ni pareza lane. Ikarua ni du arua kaundu zikidi iri mayo Sudan yachi Congo nchi aya ikavenga yoga Central Africa vende yade chekini ba urandundumba de arkidia population techir semi anvelaria mata mega zichire melokere ba ambere kingaria ikimu azingaria isendere arjima good development mata ega senda mani sudi ara masi anguri arogogo let bits na yo mane gare yora ni masuku ele anjile kezingako miafa yei Chinese yoki ngone ma bami afa mami mba bibi azasi ike bibe bon danademi afa ermi azakola ifmala sizu permendazo afa.
Thank you so much, dear viewers, for keeping it locked on West Nile Television. And of course, this is the Business Bank running on set. We started right from the hour of 10 a.m. up to this very particular time. It's been awesome. We have been at Avenue Road. We have been at Yasmin Asu, a company with Droma. You did get every detailed information right from him. How he started the business, what motivated him to start the business, for how long has he been in this business. And there's you out there who is too idle, who is doing absolutely nothing. Why can't you get some tips right on Business Bank? You start up something. Is it the company? Is it of course the financial bit of it that you're lacking? Is it you do not have the mind for the business? What exactly do you need? Talk to someone next to you. Talk to other entrepreneurs who have made it in life. Let them give you tips. Let them give you clues on how you can start up something for yourself. You realize that the day is moving on well. That is only if you have set up the target and you're in position to move on well. I'll continue to tell you, start small but dream big. With that, you realize that you have achieved all that you want. It's been an awesome moment with you on West Nile Television. Like I did say, follow us on Zuko TV. That's on channel 0073. Follow us on YouTube. Of course, subscribe to our platforms. Like it, be part of us, and as well, get to Facebook. Follow us, West Nile TV, the business program that will be returning again next week Wednesday. We will be meeting. Of course, have yourself a very brilliant business day. Regardless of the weather, learn something. Tomorrow it will change your life. It will change your entire, of course, ways that you are living in a community. Thank you so much. Let's meet again next week Wednesday. Good morning.